in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be covering is something that I covered about 2 or 3 weeks ago about Judgemathis and that wife of his, or trying to be ex-wife, who filed for divorce. And I'm going to tell you something. Everything that has come out recently confirms everything I was saying in the last video I made about his wife and everything before it even came out. But let me go ahead and go deeper into this thing. Hold on one second. I put it on your screen, y'all. I'm going to get to it right now. All right. Boom. Let's get it.
Welcome back to my channel. Judgemathis' wife, Linda, filed for divorce after 39 years old marriage, media takeout has learned. And we have the exclusive tea behind the end of a nearly 4-decade marriage. Most people are wondering whether Judgemathis may have been caught cheating on Linda or worse.
Like I said in my last video, I said, y'all asking the wrong question. You're saying the wrong things. It's not about if he cheated or not, or if he was domestically violent. It comes down to a woman who always feels that she can do better. I will repeat what I said in the last video. Every woman who divorces a man, every woman who ends a relationship, she always does it because she feels that she can do better. Again, if she thinks that you're not hitting it right, she feels she can get another man to hit it right. If she feels that you're not giving her enough attention, then she feels she can find another man that will give her attention. You follow me, okay? It's not always about what the man did. For some reason, by default, we always like to accuse the man of doing something wrong and foul to the woman in order for the woman to divorce him. Now, if we continue further in this video, you'll discover that he did absolutely nothing. This is a woman who is selfish and just wanted more time.
Media Takeout reached out to close fiends of Linda, and they told us that Linda's divorce filing was not because of anything scandalous. Rather, it's because Judgemathis has been working too hard and has been neglecting their relationship. Judgemathis, 64, currently runs a series of charities and has a production company that has him working 80 hours a week, Media Takeout has been told. The insider explained Linda sacrificed her whole life for that man. He's working 24/7 for the better part of the last 30 years.
What you got here is a hard-working man. This woman is complaining about a hard-working man. You knew what type of man you had for the past 30-something years. This man was an excellent provider for his children. The children done grew up. This man has provided for you. And now he doesn't want to slow down. This woman wants this man to sacrifice his dreams, to get off his grind, to get off his purpose, and then make her his purpose above all those things. In other words, she wants him to place her on a pedestal. Now, if this man, because like I said in my other video, I'm telling you, your boy be telling you the truth all the time, man. Real talk. I told you last video when I covered this situation right here, is that a woman will use this, to paraphrase what I said, they will use the threat of leaving you, breaking up with you, separating from you as a tool of manipulation to get you to do something or to make you stop doing something, okay? Now, if this man lets it go, if he decides I'm gonna stop pursuing my career, something that I genuinely love, something that I built from the ground up, something that I truly, truly care about to make this woman happy, he is going to grow to resent her. Even if he get with her and she gets back with him and say, look, the divorce is out the window. Don't worry about that no more. Since you're going to be my little whipping boy and stay with me, that man will grow a resentment for her and they may end up separating anyway because it's being forced upon him. He's not given the opportunity now to really choose it. He just knows that he may lose a woman that he's been with for almost 40 years, okay? This is what's happening. Women would do that to y'all, man. Women would take away things from you. Even that thing may be their presence from you in order to make you bow down. And this is a tactic that women have been using for centuries and it hasn't stopped. Now, I want you to pay attention to the remainder of this video of how they're going to put this woman on the pedestal, talk so highly of her. It don't say nothing about this man. Let's keep going.
Judgemathis promised Linda that he would slow down and that they could travel the world together and enjoy the rest of their lives, but he's not trying to slow down, the friend added. Life is too short, And if Judge Mathis wants to run around the country working, he can do that. But Linda's not willing to sacrifice any longer. Linda's close friend added. Judge Mathis has one last chance to save his marriage, the friend added. If he agrees to slow down and value his wife, she might take him back. Judge Mathis and Linda Mathis married in 1985. Their union was not just a personal commitment, but also a partnership in navigating the complexities of life and career. Linda with her...
I gotta say this. How can she say that if Judge Mathis slows down and values his wife, he has showed you for almost 40 years that he does value you on his own reality TV shows, on his own judge show. He always talks about her every now and then, but a lot. Talk about the children, talks about the grandchildren. If he didn't value you, he would have found a way of getting rid of your ass 30 years ago. He'd been famous almost 25 years with his success as a lawyer, a judge, a television personality. He could have dumped you a long time ago and created a broken home. Okay? But now she's slick. She waited for them kids to get out that house first. So she didn't create a broken home for the children. I can commend her for that. But she is still breaking up a marriage simply because this man has goals and dreams. If you wanted to be in these places where he goes from month to month and stay weeks at a time, why didn't you bring your happy ass with him? I'm sure he would not have declined it unless it's some pressing business that he had to be there by himself. But when you are at his level, you can call the shots, whatever business it is, because you are famous, you are well known, you got money. You could bring business to another person's business just because they can say that they are associated with you and your brand. So that's a bunch of BS. This woman, like I said in my last video when I covered it, as women get older, they want more attention. They don't want less of it. They want more of it. So when y'all retire and y'all get in a comfortable place, she gonna want more time, more words, more hugs. You can't do nothing. She wants you to smother her. She want to be out. You're going to go crazy with this woman, man. No space between each other.
And career. Linda, with her background in education and her own professional pursuits, provided a strong support system for Greg as he transitioned into the spotlight. Throughout their marriage, Linda has been a steadfast supporter of Greg's career. She has played a crucial role behind the scenes, offering advice, encouragement, and stability. Her influence is often seen in Greg's approach to his work and his public persona. Linda's understanding of the pressures that come with Greg's high-profile role has been instrumental in maintaining the balance in their personal lives. The Mathis family includes 4 children: Greg Jr., Jade, Cameron, and Ellis. Raising children while managing demanding careers is a challenge for any couple, and the Mathises are no exception. Their commitment to family has been evident in their efforts to provide a stable and loving environment for their children. Despite the pressures of public life, they have consistently prioritized their family and worked together to address any challenges that arose. Over the years, the Mathis family has faced various trials, including public scrutiny and personal difficulties. However, their ability to weather these storms together has strengthened their bond. Linda's role in this process has been significant. She has provided a grounding presence and has been an unwavering source of support for Greg and their children.
Okay, let me ask you this. All right. Just how much support do you think this woman put in this? For real. It make it seem like if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be there. This man was already being successful before he became a judge. He was already on his way to being a lawyer. He had to become that first before he became a judge. But when he became a judge, then he became a television personality. Just how much support do you think that she gave that helped develop this man into the man that he is today? Those were conscious decisions that he made, choices that he made that made him successful. He would have been that with or without this woman, okay? And they, think about how much support she gave and all this other stuff. What about the support he gave when he made sure that the children had the absolute best? You mustered back heifer and made sure that you had your best. You mustered back heifer. Y'all give women too much credit, man. Y'all really, really do, man. Now, this is the famous interview everybody been talking about, I think. That's why I didn't play this first, because I don't like to be like everybody else. But this is coming from the words of Judge Mathis himself, out of his own mouth, man. And when you listen to him and what that lady just said in the first clip, There's nothing that he did. It's just the fact that this man has a dream and a passion and is very successful, and she wants some of that man's time. Bring your ass there with him. Ice Cube doesn't. They talk about it all the time. When Ice Cube was making all them big blockbuster movies, he would bring his wife out there. Why ain't you going? I tell you, boy, let's keep going. Hold on for a second. I put it on the screen.
It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your life.
So I do.
He's wrong on that. I know he's in his feelings right now, but like, look, don't put your woman first. You put God first, and then you put yourself second, and everybody else fall in line. That's how that go, man. All right. It ain't about neglecting your wife. Your wife known what you've been doing for the last 20-something plus years. Okay. She just want more time. Okay. That's all it is. If she want to leave, let her leave. I guarantee you she'll come back. This is just a tactic to make you bow down. I swear to God, man. He will always be able to get a better looking wife than the one he got anyway, simply because he is extremely popular and productive and a man about his business. She, on the other hand, after she take half his shit because there was no prenuptial agreement, she'll never get another Judgemathis. At her age, nah, never. You know what I mean? She's going to be somebody cougar. She's going to be somebody sugar mama. That's what that would be. Her leaving him, it would be like a blessing in disguise. But he loves her, and I understand that. He's attached to her as a mother of his children. I understand all that good stuff. But gentlemen, this is an example of how far a woman would go to stop you in your tracks when you're being extremely productive and successful, excuse me. I want you to know a woman will hit you where it hurts. She's embarrassed this man with that divorce paper thing. You know how that impacts his brand of Judgemathis? This man is a pillar in the community. He helped a lot of black kids out, a lot of families out. She embarrassed this man. I guess it's public notice. Sorry, I don't know my word. Public knowledge. You can find this shit out about the divorces, I guess, like that. But come on, man. A woman would go at the thing that matters the most at you, gentlemen, just to get their way. This is all this about. Don't have no misunderstanding about this, y'all. She just wants her way. And she's going to go through whatever she got to go through to break him, hurt him, treat him like trash just to get her way. Almost all women are the same.
I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But
this man just told you that he tried. He tried to move to a whole different city in a different state to please his woman. He tried, but he still had his work. But it still counts that he's willing to uproot where he's comfortable at to come to another place just to please you and try to make it work. What the hell did she do other than sit on her ass all day and want him to do more than what he's already doing? You know you got a popular businessman. Sooner or later he gonna stop, okay? But he's not ready to stop now. Just because she stopped, just because she's comfortable, just because she is now stagnated, does not mean that he has to be that way. She's in her comfort zone of being complacent. He's in his comfort zone of being productive. That's the problem here. But he did make an effort to try to mend the relationship, and it still wasn't enough. You heard it from him. Man, this is sad, man.
I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose.
Now let me tell you something, man. You can't out pimp a pimp. I'm gonna tell you something. That boy done got some ass on the side. Yeah, I can tell it did. See what you just heard right then. And that's not the reason why they broke up. I agree with him on that. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. The lawyer in him just came out right then. He didn't answer that question directly. When he said, did you cheat on her? That's not the sole purpose of the breakup. Did you cheat on him? I can understand why someone would be suspicious of cheating because of the neglect. It sounds like a politician. That man done got some ass on the side. Yeah, and you can't blame him because his celebrity status. Most rich dudes, not even rich, just well off or whatever, they gonna cheat, especially people who are upper middle class. I ain't gonna say all of them, okay, for y'all get mad. But men who are doing well, the options are plentiful for us. And you get tired of that same piece of ass, and you're not around her a lot, and she's not around you a lot, and apparently she's stressing him the hell out. Yeah, he done got some ass now. I'm gonna tell you that. He ain't gonna tell you that. But the reason why he answered it that way, so in the event that it comes out, some proof or whatever, that he was busting some mustard back heifer down, giving her the donkey dick or whatever like that, and they come out to the press and they can prove that. That way they can't go back and say, you lied, you're a liar and a cheat, and this is the real reason why she left. They can't do that. So he had to answer that way. He was playing politics. Don't let that man fool you on that part. But the rest of the stuff, I do believe what he was saying. I do on the rest of the stuff. But at the end of the day, just come down to a woman not satisfied. A multi-millionaire husband who helped her to be a multi-millionaire, who gave her the best life that many women would covet and be envious of, just mad because she's not getting her way. Boy, you can't do shit with these, but I'll tell you right now, man. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Enjoy y'all Labor Day, and I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon, man. Yeah, and I told you in the last video I did about this, everything he said and everything that other video said, before it even came out, I had already said these things. I already said these things. I'm telling you, man, you better watch. You learn a lot on this channel over here, man. All right, I'll let y'all later.